It's not about what you make, it's about how you manage what you make. And in this video today, we're going to be discussing how the top 1% not only manage, but protect their money. And they do this with a principal rule known as the 15-65-20 rule. And this can be applied to absolutely anyone, whether you're earning £50,000 a year or whether you're making £500,000 a year. So let's start off with the first 15%. From your paycheck, you want to put aside 15%, which is going to be reserved for yourself. Now, the purpose of this is twofold. Number one is for peace of mind. If you're going about your day-to-day life and you end up with a flat tire or you end up with an emergency medical bill, you won't be panicking. You have this 15% to fall back on. And that's really, really important for your own peace of mind and for your financial stability. If you do not have money that's set aside, then when these unforeseen circumstances do appear, which will inevitably happen as it does for all of us, you will start to panic and you will start to worry about how you're going to afford to pay for this unforeseen circumstance. And so by having that safety net, you're providing yourself with a cushion so that you have money to fall back on as and when you require it. So what you want to do initially is to try and create 1 month's worth of essential expenses as your safety net and keep that saved away. So that includes your basics like your mortgage or your rent, your groceries, your transport and your utilities. Once you get to this point, you then want to move forward and try and save 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses. And that is a real emergency fund that you can really fall back on, and that really does give you a huge amount of peace of mind going forward. Now, the second reason why you want to reserve 15% of your income for yourself is to start allowing you to make your money work for you. And this can involve investing in low-cost index funds. If you would like some more information or you'd like me to create a video on exactly how to do this step by step, what to invest in and why you should be investing in it, drop a comment in the box below and I'll be sure to make that video. Now, you may already be investing without you even knowing about it. For example, if you live in the UK, then you will most likely be automatically enrolled into a workplace retirement contribution plan. And what this means is that every month you're probably putting away a small amount of money from your pay packet into a retirement account, and your employer will match that contribution up to a certain amount. So for example, if in the UK you're earning £50,000 a year and there's a 5% match, then that means that £2,500 a year can be contributed by your employer. So as long as you put in £2,500, your employer will also contribute the same amount. And so in essence, you're receiving free money. And so what you want to do is firstly check to see whether you are automatically enrolled onto this. And if you are, find out what the maximum amount is that you can contribute. And if I were you, I would try and max this out if possible, because you are generating free money on a monthly basis. And the amazing thing is that this money that's accumulating is completely tax-free up until the point of withdrawal. Now, the second thing that you should definitely be investing in are tax-advantaged accounts. So in the UK, that would be an ISA, and in the US, that would be a Roth IRA. Now, these are amazing because you don't get taxed on the dividends earned or on the capital gains. The difference with this is that the money that you're putting into the account has already been taxed because this is coming from your income. And so you are taxed at the start, but not at the end. Whereas the first example mentioned with the workplace pension match, you are not taxed at the start, but you are taxed upon withdrawal. The most important thing is maxing out all of these investment strategies so that you're making your money work for you. So now let's move on to the largest chunk, which is the 65% of your income. This is dedicated to your fundamental expenses. So this involves all of your basic needs, such as your rent or your mortgage, your groceries, your utilities, and your transportation costs. Now, this is the trickiest bit, because if left unchecked, your expenses will most definitely increase in line with your income. And so this is why it's important to cap this at 65% of your income. The 65% cap means that you aren't scrambling around for your core fundamental expenses. Now, the final 20% of your income is for guilt-free enjoyment. Now, the 1% understand that all work and no play is a surefire way to quickly burning out. And so you have to start doing the things in life that you really enjoy, because that's what will really keep you motivated to continue to move forward with your financial goals. The studies show that those who are more likely to give themselves a bit of flexibility in their budgets are much more likely to actually stick to and achieve their financial goals. It's like going on a strict diet. If you don't allow yourself to have any cheat meals, the likelihood of you actually sticking to that diet is significantly lower, and you're more likely to just end up breaking and binge eating. So in practice, that may mean having a meal out now and then instead of cooking at home. It may mean buying those clothes that you've been eyeing up for a little while, or taking that short weekend trip with your friends or family. The aim is to make sure that 20% of your income is used for your own personal fulfillment, free of any guilt. So that is the 15-65-20 rule that all of the 1% use. If you found this video useful, I would really appreciate it if you could take out a second and hit subscribe down below. My name is Dr. Minhal, and stay tuned for more content.